Good morning, children. Welcome to today's class of mathematics. So, in our last class, we have already completed question number 1 from exercise 11.4. In today's class, we will be solving the leftover questions from exercise 11.4. So, let's get started. So, let's start question number 2, which says that count the number of days between the given dates. Now, I hope you remember that in the last video, in question number 1, हमें first और last day include नहीं करना था, right? But in this question we have to include both the dates. तो कैसे करना है? Let's have a look. 18th February and 5th April. तो 18th February से लेकर 5th April तक कितने डेज होते हैं? और ब्रैकेट में लिखा हुआ लीप ईयर है, यानी क्योंकि हमें यहाँ पे फरवरी की बात आ रही है. So number of days in February. लीप ईयर है, दैट मीन्स 29 डेज में से कितने माइनस करने हैं? 18 डेज. सो हम 18 डेज माइनस अगर करेंगे तो ये वाला डे भी रिमूव हो जाएगा. सो बेटर ये है कि हम 17 डेज माइनस करें. ओके, सो 9 minus 7 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. So 12 days in February. Number of days in March. मार्च में कितने डेज होते हैं? 31 डेज. Number of days in April. कितना होगा? हमें ये डेट लेना है. सो 5. ओके, टोटल नंबर ऑफ डेज 12 plus 31 plus 5. So 5 to 7 and 1 8, 3 and 1 4. So the answer is 48 days. Now let's solve this one. 15th May and 17th June. So number of days in May. So now May is having 31 days, right? So 31 में से कितना माइनस करेंगे? 14. So 7 and 11. So 2 minus 1 is 1. 17 days. Next, number of days in June. जून ही लेना है हमें. 17 days. So total number of days 17 plus 17 is equal to 34 days. Okay, now let's look at the next question. So next we will be solving D1. जो C है वो आपको खुद ही करना है. Fine. So number of days. So यहाँ भी क्या लिखा हुआ है? That it is a leap year, right? I have written in short form. तो हम start करते हैं. Number of days in January. So what is the number of days in January? So 31 minus 25. So 6 days. Number of days in February, 28 days. Number of days in March, 31 days. Number of days in April, 30 days. Number of days in May, so 31 days. Number of days in June, 30 days. Number of days in July, 31 days. Number of days in August, again 31 days. Next, number of days in September. So what is the number of days in case of September? 30 days. And number of days in October, 31 days. Number of days in November, this is equal to 14 days. So now total number of days is equal to, आपको ये सब ऐड करना है, यहाँ से 6, 28, 31, 30, 31, 30, 31, 31, 30, 31, 14. So you have to add all these to get your answer, which will be equals to 294 days. So we have completed question number 2. Now let's look at question number 3. So now question number 3 says that Nina joined a short-term course in art and craft on 20th April. The classes got over on 9th June. So what was the total duration of the course? ठीक है, तो यहाँ हमें क्या करना है, यहाँ भी हमें ये बताना है कि अप्रैल में कितने डेज हैं, क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली उसने 28 से स्टार्ट किया है, तो जो भी काउंटिंग होगी, जो उसको फीस पे करनी पड़ेगी, वो 28 से करनी पड़ेगी और 9th तक करना पड़ेगा. दैट मीन्स वी हैव टू इंक्लूड बोथ द डेज. सो अप्रैल में हम पता कर लेंगे 31, 30 माइनस करेंगे हम 19, तो अप्रैल का निकलेगा. देन मई 31 डेज एंड देन जून 9 डेज. सबको ऐड करेंगे, आंसर आ जाएगा. नेक्स्ट नंबर 4, ऋषिका's एग्जाम स्टार्टेड ऑन 2 मार्च एंड द लास्ट एग्जाम वाज ऑन 3 अप्रैल. तो हमें एग्जाम तो लेने पड़ेंगे. व्हाट वाज द टोटल ड्यूरेशन ऑफ हर एग्जाम. जिस दिन एग्जाम है वो भी हमें काउंट करना पड़ेगा, राइट. तो यहाँ भी हम वही करेंगे. मार्च में 31 डेज होते हैं, तो 31 माइनस 1 यानी 30 डेज, और इधर 3 डेज, और बीच में आ रहा है अप्रैल विच इज 30 डेज. So you have to add them up to get your answers. This is also very easy. We will discuss now question number 5, which says that write down the dates in short form. So how we are going to write 12 January? So 12/01/1980, right? 23 April. So 23/04/2009. And the last one is number C, 30th of December. So 30, 12, 2024, 2024. Okay, so this is very easy, right? So children, you have to complete this revision station on your own, and this worksheet, very interesting hai ye worksheet. So complete all these on your own. After completion of chapter number 11, now let's look at chapter number 12, which is money.
Today, let's learn about money with Syra and her piggy bank. Syra has collected so many coins and notes with her. Now, she is putting them one by one in her piggy bank. She is putting a 50 paisa coin, a 1 rupee coin, 2 rupee coin, 5 rupee coin, and 10 rupee coin. Look, she is now putting notes. Rupee 1, rupees 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, 500, and 2000. All the coins and notes, different denominations, are called money. When we go shopping, we pay money for goods that we buy. So, let's go shopping. Syra, with the money she has collected in her piggy bank. Syra is going to a grocery shop to buy a lollipop. The cost of the lollipop is 10 rupees. Syra gives a 5 rupee coin, then a 2 rupee coin, She gives one more 2 rupee coin and at last a 1 rupee coin. It means she gave 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 10 rupees to the shopkeeper. Now, Zaira goes to a stationery shop. She wants to buy crayons. The cost of the crayons is 30 rupees. Zaira gives a 20 rupee note. She gives one more 10 rupee note. It means she gave 20 plus 10 is equal to 30 rupees to the shopkeeper. She looks so happy with her lollipop and crayons. Now she wants to buy a balloon. So she goes to a balloon seller. She buys a balloon and gives a 20 rupee note to the balloon seller. He gives her 5 rupees back. So, what is the cost of the balloon? 20 minus 5 is equal to 15 rupees. The cost of the balloon is 15 rupees. Now, she wants to buy an ice cream. So, she goes to an ice cream seller. She buys ice cream and gives a 50 rupee note to the ice cream seller. He gives her a 20 rupee note and 5 rupee coin back. So he gave her 25 rupees back. So what is the cost of ice cream? 50 minus 25 is equal to 25 rupees. So cost of the ice cream is 25 rupees. Look at Syra. She is so happy with the balloon in one hand and ice cream in the other.
So now in the let's recall portion, you can see that various items are given and their rates are also mentioned. And in the right hand side, you can see that various notes or currencies of denominations are there. So we have to match the following. We have to count the notes and then we have to match. So you can see this sweater or jacket cost rupees 680. So by which denomination it can match. So it is there only 50 and 20, 70, 10, 80 and 85. So yes, it's not possible. Here it is 500, 500, 600, 650, 670 and 680. So what we are going to do? We are going to match these columns together. Now next, this jeep, this toy jeep, it cost rupees 150. So now let's see 150. 100 plus 50 is equal to 150. So yes, this is the correct option. Next, gloves 85. So 50, 60, 70, 80 and 5, 85. Next, this bat and ball together it cost rupees 175. So 150, 60, 70 and 5. So this will be matched with it. And this book and notebook and pencil 35. So only one is left. 20 and 10, 30 and 5 is 35. So this matching is also done. Now in question number 2, we have convert the following into rupees. So A, 308 paise. So what we are going to do? We are going to convert this value into rupees. So how we are going to write? हमें ऑलरेडी पता है कि लास्ट के दो डिजिट्स जो होते हैं वो पैसे के होते हैं. सो रुपीज 3.08 is the answer. Next, 555 paise, so rupees 5.55. Next, 632 paise, so rupees 6.32. 850 paise, so rupees 8.50. Next, convert the following into paise. So it's also very easy. How we can write it? So rupees 3.50 paise it's there. So together we can write 350 paise 10.45. So 1045 paise rupees 34.00. That means there are no paise, but we will write it as 3400 paise and 56.55. So we will write it as 5655 paise. Okay. Now in the next question it says that Rajiv bought a packet of cookies for rupees 55 and a jar of mayonnaise for rupees 75.50. So how much should he pay to the shopkeeper? So what we have to do? We have to calculate the total value. That means we have to add both the amounts. So rupees 55.00 plus rupees 75.50. So you can add and then you can write your answer here. Okay. Now next one. Vineet bought one book for rupees 63.75 and another book for this much. What is the total cost? So again here is a total cost. So what we have to do? We have to add these two amounts, right? So now rupees 63.75 plus rupees 45.50 is equal to, here you will write down your answer. Next, a pen costs rupees 24. एक पेन का cost है 24 rupees. Find the cost of 5 such pens. So what you have to do? You have to multiply this 24 by 5. Rupees 24 multiplied by 5 is equal to, you have to write down your answer. Okay, children. So please complete this Let's Recall portion in the book and the questions that I have discussed from the chapter on time on the board in the notebook and the things discussed in the book itself. So that's it from today's class. Thank you and bye bye.